Hey guys, it's Say and welcome back! Today we'll be doing something that I got a surprising amount of requests for through Starry Corridor group photos, Instagram, and even Facebook. So here I am providing this video for you. Now, as you can see in the title, I will be sharing my tips and secrets to never running out of diamonds. Because I did not lie in the title, I literally never ran out of diamonds since I began following these steps, no matter if I recharge or not. Now, this isn't going to be only a farming guide, but also diamonds and money managing guide. I'm going to be talking about all the things you should and should not spend your diamonds and money on, as well as the quickest ways to save up. So this guide is for both V0 players and spending players, so without further ado, let's begin! Before I start, I want to say that I am not bashing any suits in this video. All suits are beautiful and they are somebody's taste. I often hear people saying how it is pointless to spend real money on pixels, and I actually beg to differ. Look at buying suits like you are supporting artists. You buy somebody's piece of art and you can not only look at it, but also break it down and play with its parts separately. How cool is that? So that being said, cherish our whales. They are the reason we are able to enjoy this game for free. So first thing I'm going to be talking about is how to manage your diamonds well, because that is the biggest key to all of this. For the longest time when I started playing lovenikki, I was always low on diamonds. I couldn't complete any events and it was very frustrating. It seriously made my gameplay value much lower. And one day I simply decided that I'm going to skip every single event for a month or two to let my diamonds accumulate. I know it sounds very difficult, and believe me it was, but it did pay off. Once I raised my diamonds to a certain level, so let's say 10 or 15,000 diamonds, I was able to choose which suits I want and which not. I will be helping you guys to become picky with me, because by being picky with your suits, you will enjoy your game much more and you will be able to determine which suits you truly want and which suits are just hype. Now, because I'm very picky, a lot of time passes between the events I want to complete and it gives me a lot of the time to save. So, what do I mean by being picky? You should take a lot of things into consideration here. Is the suit versatile? Do you already own a suit similar to this one? Is the background accessory only fancy looking, or is it actually useful? So let's take Rainbow Invitation as an example. It is a current $100 recharge. The suit is absolutely stunning, right? It looks like a pastel paradise, and believe me, I am a sucker for pastel colors. And if you have the funds, perfect, go for it, she's beautiful. But we already have a lot of dresses that look like this one. We even have a pose that looks like this one. It belongs to the New Year suit recharge. It is cheaper, it's $20. Sure, different styles, but the pose is there. So the makeup and the hair are really cute, but they're not really $100 cute, right? Now the carousel looks very fancy, it has gorgeous music, but in my opinion, when you look at it, it's kind of messy. It doesn't really have much use in the Starry Corridor other than flexing. You can't really do many creative things with it. Well, I guess you can make a crystal ball with it if you shrink it, but there are other much cheaper items that you can do this with. So if you are breaking your mind whether you should drop $100 on the suit, don't do it. Same thing with the dancer, the cloud dancer that we are having at the moment. It doesn't have much use in the corridor, at least in my opinion. It is pretty old and there are way better events coming. It is going to pull you into completing it because it's cheap. However, think about how much 1,000 diamonds is and what other things you can do with it other than getting the suit. Now, if you're absolutely in love with the suit and you love how she looks like, then sure, go for it. But it's not worth it for the corridor. So my suggestion is, whether it's a recharge or an event, wait it out. Wait till the end of the event, spend time in Starry Corridor, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and check the different uses for the said suit. If you still like it by the end of the event, great, get it. If the hype dies down, you made a good decision by not getting it. And remember, always take advantage of free tries. Be patient, you will save up a couple hundred diamonds by simply just not finishing the event on the first day. You'll end up lacking those diamonds someday. They are simply wasted. Next, we have collaborations. Now, collaborations are tricky because they are usually not versatile or useful much in the corridor, and they get us into completing it by saying that the events are never going to come back, so you feel forced to complete it. Now don't feel pressured to. A lot of collabs are simply just hype and you don't really see them being used again. I personally do complete collabs, but that is simply to support the game. It is amazing how lovenikki is actually big enough to collaborate with such huge companies like Barbie and Disney. Next up, pavilions. Now this is very important because people waste thousands of diamonds on pavilions that they shouldn't. I cannot stress this enough. Either complete the pavilion in one go or don't do it at all. If you are thinking about spreading it across 2 returns, don't. It's a mistake. Pavilions do not save your progress, and you can't get the full suit until you spend a specific amount of diamonds. It's programmed that way. So if you got half the suit now and you spend 2,000 on it, you will have to spend another 4,000 to 5,000 diamonds when it returns to finish it. So that's about 7,000 diamonds wasted when you could have only spent 4. So if you don't have enough of diamonds to complete the pavilion, do not start it. Wait for it to come back and do it in one go. So remember, have your standards set high and you will manage your diamonds well and you'll never run out of them. Alright, on to all the different ways of saving diamonds. So first thing, do your dailies. I shouldn't really have to point this out, but you can actually get 80 diamonds a day simply by claiming all these little boxes and doing all your shares. I haven't done mine yet, I'll do them later today, don't worry. Make sure to do 1 manual arena stylist battle a day so you can get those extra 5 diamonds by sharing. If you are a guest player, sadly the sharing option is not available to you. Vote in the competition. You can actually get a lot of diamonds simply by opening these little boxes because they can drop diamonds. So do not forget to do that. Set up your alarm and yeah. Also, you want to make sure to always stay in top 5% in the competition for the maximum reward. To do this, simply keep resubmitting every 10 minutes during stamina times until you like your rank. Next one, decompose a lot. Now you can tap the select extra clothing icon and all the items that you don't need for crafting or recoloring will be automatically picked and you can decompose them without worrying. By that, you are filling the bar for this little box in the upper left corner and it can drop diamonds. Alright, do not forget tea parties. That is easily 50 diamonds a week. If you can't find a good community, check official lovenikki Discord. There is a server specifically for finding home communities. You can either join one or create one of your own, set the requirements that you want, and people who fit it can join. Next up, we have Hell event postcards, easy 1,000 to 2,000 diamonds if the event has postcards, so that is a huge help. So sadly, not all Hell events have postcards, but the ones that do are always pretty generous. Another important thing, Starry Corridor events. That's right, these happen every once in a while, either doing a Hell event or a collaboration, and you can actually win up to 600 diamonds if you rank. Anybody can rank, you do not need followers for that, and guide for that is in the description down below. And some minor tips, don't spend your diamonds in stamina, don't spend them on gold, don't spend them in permanent pavilions or housing pavilions, and do not spend them for extra arena attempts unless you are ranking for the crystal rose dress. And if you decide to do that, please look up the guide on the internet how to rank in top 10 arena. It's a lot harder than you think and it takes a lot of free time, so make sure you select a week off for that. Otherwise, you can waste a lot of diamonds. Don't spend your diamonds also too fast in the process of crafting hell suits. Believe me, it is much more satisfying to complete such suit and know that it was fully free. You will end up regretting the spent diamonds later on. Another important thing, monthly cards. If you can afford to recharge, make sure to always get yourself a monthly card. It is extra 60 diamonds a day and it is a game changer. And the last secret of mine is I don't craft. That's right, I'm not interested in anything that is permanently here because I just can't bring myself to spend diamonds on something that I know is always going to be here and then risk not being able to participate in the next time-limited event that I like. Now, this is just a me thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with crafting the suits that you like, but this is simply another reason why I personally never run out of diamonds. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today in this video. If you are confused by anything and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below and I will respond. Thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next video. Special shout out today for Ari. Thank you so much for the wonderful comments. You are really sweet and I wish you the best of luck to becoming a stylist and I hope that this game is gonna help and I am glad to help as well.